Hello, everyone, and welcome to OurVentura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we'd like to welcome Michelle Nakamura. She is the Senior Director of Healthy Living at the Yarrow Family YMCA here in Ventura County. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Great. We would like to talk more about some of the involvement that people can have at the YMCA. Since our new series focuses on thriving and wellness, we thought this would be a great opportunity for you to introduce us to some of the programs there. So I was hoping you could share some more on all the programs that are offered and what especially you offer for seniors. So that might be very helpful too. But we'd like to include everybody. So certainly you can tell us more about all the different programs that are offered and even some of the sports programs too.
Great. So yes, the Y is inclusive for all. So we have programs from our young tots all the way up to our seniors.
Okay.
All is welcome. We have some really good senior programming classes right now that really seem to help them with exercising regularly. So we have basic yoga classes, gentle yoga. We have Tai Chi. We have very low impact classes. We have a new class that we've created called Strength, Stretch, and Balance, which really kind of goes over all the basic functional movements for balance and mobility and just body movement and flexibility and things like that. And most of those classes are very populated with seniors and they love them. They're really good.
Now, for many seniors, getting started is the first step. And we know it's very important to contact your doctor, consult with the doctor that you have for more on your own health and what you can do and what maybe you shouldn't do. So we do want to state that. But what exercises would you want to tell viewers about for older adults just starting out?
So you brought up a great point. It's really important to check with your doctor before you start a new exercise
Right.
program. Very important just to make sure that you're cleared to do all the things that you want to do.
Okay.
For someone who's just starting, the more important thing is to start with the basic exercises, functional movement, things like walking, things like biking, low impact, dancing, flexibility training, strength training, lots of balance exercises, because that really helps with slips and falls and things like that. Walking in place, marching in place, things that you can do on your own, things that you don't need a lot of equipment for, standing up, sitting down, getting that leg strength, wall push-ups, things like that are a really good place to start. When
So,
you're, go ahead.
okay, so for seniors that are doing these types of low impact exercises, which pretty much what they are, and walking, yes, as you're mentioning, is a very easy thing for everybody to try doing. Are there actually programs at the Y that focus on this?
So we don't have any walking programs, but the things that I discussed, like, and also I didn't touch on something else is really great for seniors because it takes out, it helps with the flexibility and the buoyancy is our swimming program. So,
Nice. Okay.
So swimming is also a great non-impact sport for all ages, but seniors love it because it's easy on the joints. It's easy on the tendons. It's easy on the muscles. It's great for your heart. It's great cardiovascularly. It gets your lungs pumping. We have some really popular and really great aquafit classes here at the Y2. And if you have injuries, that's a great place to start too, because they're not weight bearing. So they really help you. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend if you're starting out into a fitness program, include water fitness.
Okay. Now, should you want to take any kind of aqua class, as you're mentioning, are there people that will help you design a program specifically for your needs, or is it a group class, or do they just give you an idea of what you should or shouldn't do to start out with?
Good question. So we have different levels of aqua classes. Most of the classes are group. So there's one instructor with a group of women or men in the class. But we have different levels of classes as well. We have some that are very basic for just starting out. When you feel more comfortable, you can move up to the next level class. We do have private swim lessons too for adults. So we accommodate all levels in the water, all levels. So, but once they get through those first couple of classes, they feel like they can take on more and do more, and it's great to watch. It's really a nice progression.
That's
And
great
then
to
eventually
hear.
they start swimming, it's
Hey,
great.
that's really fun to do
Yes,
too. I mean, I would imagine if you're starting out with an exercise program, what could be more fun than getting in the pool and having a low impact kind of exercise program to start with? I think that's really important.
it
Um,
really is. The best
so
is it's on your body for sure.
yeah. So as you're mentioning, the low impact is the best way to start, and that really goes for most age groups. I would say that most people that are just starting out would be very happy to learn that just doing something simple will get them on the track to do something more in the future. So as you're mentioning the water exercises, what about weight training? Is that something that older seniors or those maybe over 40 can focus on for their exercise programs too?
Yes, another great point. So a lot of people shy away from the weight-bearing exercises.
Okay.
People need to be understand it's so vitally important that people lift weights.
Okay.
Um, it's great for osteopenia, osteoporosis. It's for building muscles around those joints and those tendons again that keep you stronger, keep you fit. It helps with metabolism. It helps with again with your flexibility and your balance and all the things that keep you nice and strong. So people are a little bit scared about lifting weights, and I get that because in the past it's had that different different mentality of like lifting makes you bulky and heavy.
Okay.
Lifting makes you strong and keeps your bones healthy, and that's really what it's about.
Right. And helps muscle as well. I think
Mhm.
that makes a big difference for those that may want to start that type of program.
Correct.
But again, as we mentioned earlier, consult your doctor, make sure it's something you're, able to do
Yes.
so that you don't, go off track or something.
Correct.
I guess the biggest thing I'd like you to tell us is how do you stay motivated?
Oh,
Um,
that's such a
here's the thing, everybody starts an exercise program, and then all of a sudden it kind of goes off and wanes off, and you really kind of lose interest. So, what keeps people motivated? What can you give us as far as advice on staying with a program and continuing and giving yourself that freedom to continue?
So staying motivated is one of the most important parts because
Yes.
if you start with a program and you stop and start and stop and start and stop, you're never going to see any progress. And the whole
Okay.
point is we want consistency, we want progress, right?
Sure. Right.
We want we want longevity. So there's certain tricks around staying motivated. And I even have group X instructors and trainers that sometimes have that are in the fitness world having trouble staying motivated.
Okay.
So things of like changing your workouts up, having an accountable partner to work out with,
Okay.
finding an activity that you enjoy.
Okay.
If you don't like to take a spin class, you're not going to do it. If you like to walk, you're going to walk. So find something that you really enjoy and that you like to do.
Okay.
Track your progress. That's another way to keep motivated when you start to see results and you start to
Sure.
notice the change and you feel stronger and you see the muscle build and you feel like you can catch your breath better when you're running up and down those stairs.
Right.
That's huge.
Okay.
That's a huge people like to reward themselves.
Yes.
If I
Sure.
work out for a certain amount of time, I'm going to go buy this suit for work or for this workout clothes or something to, I mean, obviously we don't want to reward ourselves with bad food, but we want to reward ourselves with something that keeps us motivated to continue to work out.
Okay. Good. All
So
good
little,
advice. And hopefully people will think about that
yeah,
and take that to heart. I was hoping you could share the website for the YMCA and contact
absolutely.
information for those that would like to be a part of all these different programs you're mentioning. And perhaps, you can give us more on where people can go for the information.
Absolutely. So for our YMCA, for our association, we have two Ys. We have the one in Simi Valley, and
Okay.
then we have one here in Westlake Village.
Okay.
So we are sister Ys. The website for all of our Ys is SEV. So that's for Southeast Ventura ymca.org.
Very good.
So if they go to that website, they can find all the schedules for both Ys, depending on what town they're in. You can find the water schedule, you can find the group schedule, you can find personal training schedule, you can find all the activities that we're doing. And again, we're always growing and changing our programs to accommodate the needs of the people. So, and we offer great personal training for people that don't like to be in a room with 30 people. People like that one-on-one, so we offer that too. We offer small group training for people just want a couple people. But again, we are here to make the difference. We're part of the community. We love being part of the community. We love having people in the community here and support us. And it's a great place. It really is.
Well, all these programs sound like it's something that everyone can take part in, no matter what age you are. You can start
Correct.
small and work yourself up to other programs should you find something you really enjoy. And that's the whole idea, is to enjoy yourself and keep yourself healthy
Yes,
and, thrive on your journey to wellness, which is what we stress in our new series. So I hope people will consider that.
I
So
hope so too.
I'd like to thank you, Michelle Nakamura, director of the Yarrow YMCA on senior living, for sharing more on all these great programs that everyone can take part in. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me, and I'm happy to share this with everybody. So
Very good. And thank
this was
all of you for joining us today on OurVentura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye, everyone.